Joining us, we're going to create and connect over card making and crafting. So if you guys want to see this full tutorial, I should hopefully have it on my blog for you in the morning. Today we were working on our upcoming Getting Crafty Holiday one-day retreat. So if you have not heard already, this is a great opportunity for you to double check that you're going to be able to join us on the 23rd, either online or in person. We are waiting for you. I'm going to check our internet really quick, make sure everything was going through. Yesterday, our whole town was down with the internet, like no internet at all. Let me just explain to you, I live in a small town in the Midwest. I'm here in Indiana, and I see that it's in the Midwest. There we go. And so we are, I'm going to, there you go, because sharing is caring, and it's absolutely free to do so. Can you guys know that? You could share. We've already got people putting their RSVPs in for this amazing event, and we want to make sure that you, yes, you, get your event in. So you can always join us, where we're going to have tons of fun creating and connecting. We have 18 cards that we're creating that day, a giant goodie bag of $60 worth of product, and 3 full suites we'll be creating with. So you're going to walk away with 3 full collections, which I'm going to give you a tip and a trick and some tips on, a little peekaroo on what we're going to be creating with. So if you guys haven't already, we're going to dive in right now with a really cute fun fold. So I want to make sure that it's coming through. Awesome sauce, you. Oh. How come nothing is like as smooth as applesauce? I don't know. Do you guys actually like applesauce? That would be the question. Does anybody like applesauce? I do not. Applesauce is great only if you're like sweetening something, in my opinion. My grandmother pointed out that my kids did not like applesauce, and she's like, just like you. And I was like, oh, like things you don't think about, you know, that your kids may not like something because you didn't like something. And I am a huge addict to avocados, and my kids wouldn't eat avocados when they were born. I made all their own homemade baby sauce, and so making sure that we have, if you guys are joining us, make sure you comment and let me know. So hello BJ, nice to see you, boo-boo. So we have a fun fold today, you guys, and we're going to be doing some creating with a cause. Did you know that's an option, that you can create with a purpose to bless other people? This is a subject that's near and dear to my heart with family that's in the military. This is going to be going towards the military event. Hi Heather. Oh, are they? That's so great. I'm gonna take a little sip real quick. Hold on. About 2 hours ago. Hi, Terry. Nice to see you. So we're going to be making a difference today in our creating with a fun fold. I'm also suffering a little bit of vertigo. I have some kind of blockage in my ear, and so I'm a little wonky. So hopefully you guys will have patience with me. And I feel like I'm yelling at you, so I'm trying to turn it down. If I get too quiet or if I'm mumbling, let me know. I had one woman inform me that I talk too fast, and I'm really sorry. I have a lot to say in a short amount of time, so there you go. If you guys have, you might have received from me the mini catalog. It is lush, it is awesome, and it is selling fast, like hyperspeed fast. And so recently we already had quite a few of our customers pop in their orders, and the All About Autumn paper was on back order immediately within hours of being on live. It was brought back and it's already back out. So I was going to warn you guys, if you could get in there now, get your All About Autumns, but it's gone. And so today we have to wait now until the beginning of October to get another group of that collection in. Do you love the orcas, Heather? I love the orcas. They're beautiful. As a person, that my favorite place to go would be Alaska. I love Alaska, and the orcas there are right up to the boats. It's pretty amazing. My biggest regret is that I did not go kayaking there yet. I think that would be my ultimate, like just the ultimate for me to go kayaking there. So we are going to be on, if you guys opened up your holiday catalog to pages 3 and 4, or 4 and 5, you should be able to see this collection right here. It's dual purposed. This is a gorgeous collection of designer series paper that every time you purchase it, $3 will go to support nonprofits. So $3 are going to support, I'm trying to remember, it's one's in America is tied to the military, and then the other in Canada is tied to the Salvation Army. So I do love this catalog. We will be featuring it in our upcoming retreat. It's a one-day retreat, online and in person, and you guys can join if you want. It's on my blog at gettingcrafty.net, so you can get all that information. Spots will be filling, but we are closing that deadline this week because I have to place the order to make sure everything is here on time, and I basically make no money on this. This is all for you guys. It's super fun. Now, we're going to be playing with this gorgeous designer series paper that I think is, not only is it beautiful because the colors are exceptional. It's called A Walk in the Forest. This is a paper that also is doing good. So at $3 of every package of this will go to support children in need. So that is huge, huge, you guys. Hi, Denise. So we are going to be playing with this gorgeous designer series paper right now. Did you know? Did you know? It partners with the Very Cute collection. It does. And so, oh, look at, you can see my face in... Hello. That's a bit trippy, isn't it? You can see my face inside of the bear. Do not allow me to see myself, you guys. That's the problem. The Very Cute collection will be featured, as long as it is not back ordered, it will be featured in our retreat, which this means you will be getting a whole bundle in your retreat from the Very Cute suite. So that is amazing. If you guys are interested in joining, it's a $60 goodie bag, 3 full collections that we'll be creating with 18 cards, and whew, one whole wonderful day. So there you go. This is a fun fold card that you guys can see right here. Do you get your paper tomorrow, Denise? It's so fabulous, isn't it? Denise is actually one of those that's in on the win. She's able to order ahead of time because she's part of the Getting Crafty family. Being part of the Getting Crafty family means you can be your best customer, or you can grow a business you choose. So she actually chooses to do a little bit of both and bless people with her ministry. And then she gets to get all the papers in at a discount before anybody else, which is the way to go. If you're ever worried, hi, Melody! You're reading your post about being on stage and I'm late. Oh my goodness, which post? So we're going to be creating with this paper. We're going to be using the iridescent ribbon. It's so pretty. And this is a fun fold. So not only is it fold this way, did you know there's a fold inside? And then we're going to open it up and we've got a really cute card just like so. I love a collection that is extended, and that's what I kind of think about when I see this. This is an extended collection, and there's no waste, no fuss, and no muss. So we're going to grab that right now. We have our retreat. This will not be, the suite will be, but not this paper. In the retreat, you have a whole surprise. You have a giant collection of paper that's coming to you in that goodie bag. Make sure you get it on. So you guys can RSVP on my blog at gettingcrafty.net. Let's turn around right now and create, and you guys can tell me what you would like to do. Okie dokie, I'm gonna scooch in. There you go. You didn't know. It's gonna be a little crazy. I started getting thirsty about an hour ago, so you guys hold on. Let's try to order paper. Only the one you want is not available. Or it is available, Melody. I know, the autumn, it went fast, but the paper share will have it in there. So if you're wanting to get it, there is one open spot on the paper share. You just have to let me know. Okay. So this is a really fun fold that is so easy to do. One of my favorite things is the fact that our paper trimmer makes this a dream. Not only does it open just like you see here, we have a wow little surprise on the inside with this cute little collection. And then we can coordinate with that stamp set. And did you know that the little grizzly bear right there, the little brown bear, actually coordinates with the Very Cute punch? Yes, it does. So it does make your life a little bit easier and more fun to create. It's one of the things that I love. Okay. Of course, everything is going down. Yes, that, I'm guessing you're talking about the All About Autumn. The All About Autumn came back in stock and went back out and is coming back at the beginning, early October. So, but I have stuff in order for our Getting Crafty paper share. So if you wanted to get a collection in on that, you let me know. You can play with it ahead of time that way until it gets in there. So there you go. We are going to create right here. This is featuring, now again, this is a normal sized paper of a 12 by 12, and $3 from every one will be going to support children in need. I think that's an amazing blessing. And one of the things I love about Stampin' Up is their heart to give back. It's huge, right? And you can see all of this in our holiday catalog. If you did not receive a holiday catalog, now is the time to get one from me. I am glad to send one out to you. So there you go. And I'm moving this. I have a new phone case, a new phone even, and it seems to be a little bit heavier and tilting a little bit. I don't know. Okay, so here is our beautiful, pretty peacock. This might be my favorite paper, as you guys know, or color. Overall, I think it's fabulous, and it's so easy to create with. Hold on, I gotta blow my nosies. There you go. If I knew how to mute it, I would. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm gonna take another sip because apparently I'm thirsty. Now, anytime you're doing a fun fold, one of the things you want to do is use the right adhesive. I recommend the Stampin' Seal Plus when you are using a fun fold or interactive card of any type. A handmade card is a gift that you can give over and over. Often you can send this to somebody and they can re-gift it. I was just talking to one of the women at church that was in my Bible study. If you guys remember, you might have seen a past live where we used the Les Shop suite to create cards for the women in my Bible study at church, and one of them stopped me on Sunday. She's actually from California as well, which is pretty cool, and she used that card to bless somebody else. Isn't that a cool thing to think that that card is like making a happy little trail and of blessings wherever it goes? It's so nice. So there you go. Okay, we're going to give it a nice little back rub right there with our bone folder. Always make a nice firm impression, not only in the way that you present yourself, but also the way you present your cards. And using high quality products makes that easy peasy. So now we have what looks like a regular card. Super fun, super easy. I will have all these measurements and pictures of how I trimmed it down for you on there. This is using that gorgeous A Walk in the Forest Designer Series paper. You could use dimensionals on here. I am choosing instead to use my Stampin' Seal just to make it flat. Now, I am going to do an extra little line right there, right to the side. And I kind of want to make sure it goes across there. I can see I went down a little bit. I might want to go up right to the edge as close as you can without being like encroaching in personal space. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take this here and we're going to lay it across. You want to double check where it's going on the card, and you might want to move it so that it's not blocking that tree, for example. There you go. Now, Stampin' Seal Plus is just slightly stronger than our Stampin' Seal adhesive, which is an inline adhesive, right? Super easy to use. Again, quality products matter. It really does. And that's one of the things I love about being with Stampin' Up. Here we go. And we're just going to trim it down. Usually I use only my paper shears, but these are newer, so I don't think they're too shabby to use. I'm going to teach you a little trick with ribbon here. We're going to go ahead and place that down on the basic white cardstock. I use the thinner version of the basic white. I use the thick for making the card base, but if I'm adding a layer for very vanilla or for white, I use the basic white thinner collection, which is 42 a pack, which is super easy. We're going to take this here and we're going to tie a little knot. And this is where we can get a little sassy. I like to move the ribbon around just a smidge and figure out where I want it. And then we're going to make it a little snug. Snug. There you go. And this should not tear your paper while you're doing this. Now we're going to take those snips, and you might want to twist the ribbon to accommodate the flare that you like. I like a little flare. I was just talking to my friend about that today, and she's like, yes, you do. Is it a surprise? Probably not. And we're just going to cut a little sachet the one right. There you go. Then we're going to grab our glue dots. Our glue dots are a super easy tool to use. A couple different ways you can do it. You can take your pick tool, and we're going to grab that glue dot so it doesn't get stuck on my fingernails. It gives me a little bit more control. I'm going to go right to the end right there. And then I'm going to take that ribbon and I'm going to kind of crinkle it up. Do you see how I did that right there? Do you guys see the little crinkle? And then we're going to do it on the other side as well. There we go. And we're going to lay that there. Put put a little glue dot underneath from behind. I love my Take Your Pick tool because it really does make crafting easy, especially since I added acrylics to my life, which, don't get me wrong, I love me my acrylics. I think they're fabulous. They make me feel pulled together, and I really love the current nails, which are going to be changed soon, so embrace them while you can. They're my Galaxy nails, but they do make picking up things a little bit more challenging. So there we go. Now we have a little 3D ribbon that took very little effort to create, just super easy. And those glue dots will keep it sassy. I love a little sassy ribbon. It looks fabulous, took no effort, none. You're welcome. So there is that. Then we're gonna go ahead and put the Stampin' Seal Plus on the back. I always recommend that you get at least the sides of it. You don't have to go across the whole length of it if you don't want to, but you can't, this is not like, it's always go a little bit more. There's a lot on one of those collections. So how cute is that? Super easy, super fun. Then we're going to take, look at that paper right here. Look at this little teddy. He's so cute. And we're gonna go ahead and put it in the trimmer. So you can see here, we're going to come up from the bottom. Don't get rid of your waste here. Don't waste it. Like, you know, make sure you use it, you guys. Take it inside of your little berry punch right there. And now I'm from California. We moved here almost 2.5 years ago. And we have loved Indiana. It's such a difference, but brown bears were something that I grew up with. Like, I grew up with bears being around in California, and I don't think they're here in Indiana. That's just a hypothesis of mine. So you could add the bear here if you wanted to, but I liked the little peekaboo on the inside. Now, this is where you get to boss me around. Do you guys like to boss me around? I'm going to give you an opportunity to tell me what you want, what you really, really want. My nephew was into the Spice Girls. You guys remember that? Now, this is the collection I used last time, but I really like the stripes as well. And I wanted to give you an opportunity. Do we want trees or stripes? Can you see the difference right there? Trees or stripes? What do you guys think? Can you comment and let me know? Trees. Okay, so we have trees here. Bonnie's the only one who's commented so far. BJ's got it. Now, I have to say, BJ, one of my favorite things is I grew up on MASH. Stripes. Oh, hi, Jude. Stripes for a change, Melody says. Oh, no, Bonds, you've been outplayed. There you go. So BJ was a character on, does anybody know the show? MASH. MASH was one of my favorite shows growing up. I used to watch it with my daddy. And my cousin Wayne was a huge fan. Hi, Debbie. Nice to see ya. So we're going to go ahead and go in here. Did you guys know I do 2 lives every Tuesday? 2 on Tuesday. And so I will be doing my second live for our Getting Crafty family after this. And I have some fun stuff for them tonight. That's going to be great. Mine too. You loved it. I know. You know, and I have watched it over and over. And even though it's like, you look back, we really did miss what was happening in those jokes for like the adults. I was sitting there watching with my kids going, that's a lot of risque happening. But Hawkeye was always, I always thought he was handsome. He looks a lot like my grandpa and my uncle. And if you ever hear me, I always call my uncle and my grandpa handsome because I thought they were. Daddy was too. So there you go. And then we're going to go ahead and place this. A couple things. You may have a hard time visualizing it when it's color on color. So you can open your card and apply it just like so. This reminds me of like a really cool beach towel. And so in California, near Malibu, where we would go hiking, there was the MASH set. And so MASH was actually filmed through California, right where I had grown up and I raised my children. And so we would go hike to the MASH site. So we did that, I don't know, shortly before we moved. And then when we went back, we went again because that's one of our favorite hikes for my kids and I. It's a pretty high one. Like it's got some height to it. But this is a really cool fact. So when the fires occurred through Malibu, one thing it did not take out was the mash site. It burned up to the mash site and it stopped. How amazing is that? And I don't think that's like, I don't know if it's a wink from God. I'm just saying. That show wasn't really holy. Let me just say it had a lot of holes, but not really holy. Okay, so then we're going to grab the Warm Wishes. Now, this is out of that Great Berry collection here. Very cute. It has some great little collections of greetings and that kind of thing. This will be a card I definitely want to send back to my family and friends in California. This will sing to them. They don't necessarily get snow unless you're up in the lakes, you know, like Big Bear or maybe NorCal. Very rarely does California get snow. So here, when you're using photopolymer, I encourage you to use a pierce mat. So we're going to go ahead. Gives you a better resolution with your stamping with your photopolymer stamps. Things you didn't know about MASH, right? So my cousin Wayne here in Indiana was totally into MASH as well. So I thought that was kind of fun. We used to share those convos. Then we're going to grab the tree right out of that very cute stamp set in the garden green. Just stamp a corner. And then while it's there, stamp off. It just creates a little interest off to the side. And I would not stamp it again because it only had half of the ink released. So you guys could stamp another way. Stamp your envelopes. I think that is Hi, Beth. So I think if you guys don't stamp your envelopes, you really should. Because it makes it like a Christmas present they're going to be opening kind of a thing, you know? So here we go. We're going to give this, I'm kind of think of this as a bear hug card. That's what we're going to call this, the bear hug card. And we're going to place the Warm Wishes inside. There we go. And so I think that's gorgeous. What do you guys think of the garden green and the pretty peacock together? I think it's stunning personally. Then we have the really beautiful collection here. Now, a couple different things. You could use dimensionals or you could use regular adhesive to apply that down. Because this is a more interactive card, I'm actually just going to apply the Stampin' Seal Plus on the back of it here on his little berry bum. Berry bum. Cute. Thanks, Beth. And we're just going to kind of cross over. So he's going across the two pieces here. We could stamp. I'm going to do it. I'm going rogue. Do you like it, Mel? I love it too. Jude says, we watch MASH reruns every night. It would be really cool to see that site. And very interesting that it didn't burn. It is, Jude. And it's a great hike. It's right there in the Malibu Canyons. There we go. I think that's so cute. I like that. Actually, the stamping on there, I think it adds a little something to it, doesn't it? You could decorate this striped paper. You could add some blue snowflakes if you wanted to, but I just kind of think it's a perfect location. And if you ever make it to California, you want to go to the Malibu MASH site. It's really worth going to, in my opinion. I know that when we go back there again next year, we will be hiking it again because it just speaks to us. One of the hikes we've never done was the Hollywood sign, which we are going to be doing. And if you are like myself, you've grown up in a place your whole life or you've lived there for a length of time, but if you've missed going to the local attractions, go ahead and do it. Life is too short to miss out on stuff like that. I lived in California my whole life and I missed out on so many things. So this is our sweet card for today. You have two options. You have the stripes or the trees. I think they're really cute. Oh, it looks like the bear is peeking inside. That is so cute. Can you guys see that? Looks like he's like, hello, who's in there? Peekaboo. That looks like something my dogs would do. And then we just went ahead and placed this on the front. This is a great collection. The blue spruce is a very prominent Christmas tree that my grandmother used to have, and I loved it. She had the noble fir. Which, let me tell you, that was gorgeous. There you go. I know, right, Melody? It looked just like the little doggies peeking again. So this might be a little simple. You could always doll this up if you wanted to, but I like simple, especially when you have a card that's interactive that gives you the berry hug just like so. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Do you love it? Does it give you all the warm lovies? I know it does me. I love it. Okay, let's see if we can do this. And which is your favorite? Is it the stripes or is it the trees? Go ahead and comment. Did you like the little tip on trying these bows? There's no mess, no fuss, and it's super easy to do. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate it. Ooh, something's hot. my son made me peach cobbler from my canned peaches and some spiced cake. So it's been sitting here. And so maybe that's why my mouth is drooling. It's because I can smell it. So good. I love peach cobbler. I'm so glad. Did you like the ribbon tip, you guys? I love the bows. They're so easy. And Denise says she likes it with the stripes. I'm so grateful that you guys joined this. You should be able to see all the measurements and how to uncutting this. There's no waste. It's really a great project and easy to do. If you haven't already, all of the papers are always while supplies last. Actually, all of the collections are while supplies last in the holiday catalog. And this might be one of the best holiday catalogs that I've seen in almost 18 years of Stampin' Up! Business. So I love what I do. I love that I was able to order it all early and with a discount and get a ton of it for free. So if you're interested in that, make sure you let me know. Oh, I know, Melody. It's, yeah, peach cobbler. It's my thing. So I make I can our peaches and make spiced peach, and then I make a regular light syrup peach, and then we mix the two of them for our cobbler. So, it's calling my name. Again, friendly reminder, this Walk in a Forest is a great paper. It actually translates across the board. It's got some great collections of colors, some snowflakes, some forestry. It's very deep and interesting. Like there is some gorgeous collection to this. Like I love this one here. I think it's very bold. It almost looks like honeycombs. So I was tempted to use that for this card, but I didn't. So, oh, thank you so much, my friend. Yeah, that was an old post. Actually, it was just a reminder of when I was walking the stage for Stampin' Up! And I was one of the top 3 out of the country at the company at that time at that event. So how cool is that to be standing on stage with some of my friends? I will not be earning the trip this year, but that's okay because I've been to Mexico a ton. a ton. When I lived in California, we did a lot of missionary work in California, in Mexico, so and in California. So there you go. I thank you guys so much for joining me. I enjoyed creating this. If you have not added this gorgeous paper to your collection, you want to do so. And just realize that when you do, $3 of every single one of these ordered will go to support children in need. And that is an amazing gift that you can be part of. So thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, like and share this video, subscribe and hit that bell because we want you to create with us all week long. And I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Have a great day. God bless. And if you haven't, make sure you check it out at gettingcrafty.net. But we already have on there our one-day retreat coming up on September 23rd, and we want to make sure that you join us. This is going to be $60 in a goodie bag, 3 full suites that we'll be creating with, and 18 cards, and bingo and prizes. I mean, goodness gracious, you can't get past how awesome this is. I look forward to hopefully seeing you there, and comment what your favorite thing was about this card. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day, and God bless. Bye.